Welcome to the show.
My favorite part is Abby's, we can see ourselves on the TV over there, like what's going on live stream. Abby's checking herself out. Am I really going out there? And I love it, I love it. So, and right now Jonah is learning a nice lesson in camera 101. There, he's making me look beautiful. So, Abby, how are you? Are you glad to be back into the States? What's been going on? I know what's going on, but can you tell the people a little bit what happened last week?
What happened last week? Okay, well, 2 days ago, about 2 days ago, I got back from Haiti, and that was really hard leaving, and I'm not really happy about being back. I mean, I'm happy to be here, but I'm not happy to not be in Haiti.
No, that's why I was asking, because so many people have a difficult time coming back, especially from that. And so it's that weird feeling because you're glad you're back with your family, but you start seeing the world in a different way. And we don't have to go too deep into it now, but I wanted to talk about this even a little bit more. But I'll ask you: have you traveled, Paige? And what was that like for you?
Oh, I enjoyed it, certainly, and that was before I was married and had kids, so I'm like Abby, I was like, I wanted to stay. I've gone to a couple different countries, the Belize, Costa Rica, and Germany, Rome, and Croatia all in one time. So it was fabulous, and I thought it was really a good way to see that there's different worlds out there, different cultures, and they're not all Americanized. And so that was really nice because it's humbling. It's a very humbling experience.
No, that's cool because I've been into Mexico, Dominican Republic, and it starts looking at your world a little bit different. When we were down in Mexico, in the interior of Mexico, it's a little bit different. We had to drive through armed guards. This was a while ago, and it's a totally different kind of setting. And you're building a 10 by 10 house for people, and it's the nicest house on the street. So it's a totally different perspective, and everyone's so happy for this house, and then you feel horrible about everything you have. So it just brings back all these weird feelings. Now, I did want to ask you, did you feel like it bonded you with your friends, with the people that you worked with? How was that like on the trip?
Like with the people who I was on the trip with? I feel like it does bond you, like even whenever you're there, if you don't realize it, as soon as you get back, you guys both like understand, because like whenever you get back, you don't know how to describe how you're feeling. You just know that you're feeling something and that you experience something, and you can't really explain it to others. So whenever you're like talking with others, and then all of a sudden you talk to the people who you were with, you realize that you guys went through the same things and you experienced the same things, so you understand what you're talking about without actually saying it. So through that, we needed each other on the trip, and then afterwards, like, we still need each other because we understand.
Yeah, just having that same shared experience, and like Abby was saying, you can't really articulate, but it is one of those things that you just nod and be like, oh yeah, I get that, I understand that, and that's a really unique feeling. And you don't just have to travel outside of the States to get that. You do. Even our youth group next weekend is doing what's called D Now, that's Discipleship Now, and they're actually doing an in-town retreat of service projects, and just sharing that experience of doing something together, helping other people out. That is a blessing that you cannot get from anything else besides servanthood. And doing it in your own hometown, I think that's even better, because you know you can go back to that place and say, yeah, I built that house, or I contributed to the homeless shelter, or you know, whatever it was. And shared experiences is something, again, that's what life's about. And so I think it's great that she went to Haiti, and I know that you loved on some orphans, right? And I saw some pictures on Facebook, so I know that was great too. And it's awesome. So I encourage all you guys out there just to experience different life events like that, because you got one life, you know? Use it wisely.
No, that's awesome, and I can't wait to talk a little bit more with Abby and Paige about that in the future. Just want to talk to you a little bit that George Moss is coming on in about 23 minutes via Skype. He's going to be with us sharing about his life and what is going on there. I know he's got his big campaign and posting pictures about it, how he is gathering a lot of momentum in that direction. We got a lot of crazy news stories from Paige today.
There's some crazy stuff going on in the real world out there, so I want to enlighten you on the stuff that's going on.
From ringtones to zombie stuff, I don't even don't even know. So you're going to have to stick around. There's so much crazy. So we're going to play Corey Lamb, Safe in Your Arms, and then we are going to get to some of those news stories next. So make sure you stick around. Paige's news stories next, then George Moss. We got a full show today on this Monday. Here's Corey Lamb.